Alrighty, Podracing fans, welcome to the next match of the winners quarterfinals of the Galactic circuit. I am Nock. I am joined here by Nacho Brado, and we've got acE versus nektarn for you. Should be an interesting race here. What do you think, Nacho?
Yeah, well, I will say acE is by far the favorite here. So nektarn is definitely going to have an uphill battle.
Yep, hopefully. nektarn has some things planned. As you mentioned, acE definitely the clear favorite. He won last year's tournament. He's held basically every world record in this game at one point or another. So a pretty frightening competitor to go up against.
Yes, absolutely. So yeah, starting in here in amateur circuit, this is a very straightforward track. Kind of the one that we recommend to new players to kind of get used to the controls and how to learn the game, pretty much. Sir, I believe this is our go. So yeah, we're first starting off this big boost here at the beginning. So yeah, a lot of this track is just a bunch of trying to hold your boost and taking tight lines.
And that's why we recommend it to new players, right? It's all just solid fundamentals.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell. But like when you have two evenly matched players on this track, it's so hard to tell if anybody gains a lead or not. Because you can use different boost patterns and they more or less line up the same at the end.
And you can tell they're 0.2 off.
Yeah, a very, very minor difference.
Yeah, if anyone's going to lose significant time or take a crash, it's going to be in that figure eight, almost certainly, at the end of the track. That's the hardest part here.
Absolutely. The puns in chat, I love it. nektarn having slightly higher heat going up into this, so acE has a little bit more boost to play with. You can see they're pretty much just tied up again going into lap 3.
And actually, nektarn has made back the lead acE took in the first lap. It's basically as tight as it could be.
Yeah. We'll see acE pass him here with the higher heat.
Yeah, acE had a little more in the tank.
Right in the corner, looks like acE is pulling that ahead very slightly. nektarn does have the heat though.
I suspect though acE will take it at the end of this because nektarn has been not boosting as early coming out of the figure eight. acE looks a little more comfortable holding the really hard boost, and he's already ahead, blasting the heat as much as he can so he can try to get a fire finish.
Oh yeah, he didn't activate that boost early enough. So acE takes it with a 37.
nektarn with 38.5, so just about a second there, yeah, just from boosting.
All right, so after our first track here, now both of the players will get to ban 2 tracks for the remainder of the run.
And our bans have been the Bunta Classic from nektarn, Bumpy's Breakers from acE, Grabvine Gateway from nektarn. Oh, and then acE also bans Abyss. So acE taking out 2 tracks where mistakes cost you a lot of time.
So then after that, we'll be going into our normal stuff. So the loser bans a pod. The winner of the last track bans a temporary bans a track, and then the loser will pick the next track along with any forces they so desire.
That all happened in kind of a whirlwind there, with nektarn banning Fen, acE banning Bunta Training Course, and then immediately asking gauntlet skips, and nektarn saying yes, that's where we're going. These two clearly know each other.
Yeah, this This skip was fun.
I'm gonna close my mouth and not say anything because the more that I pay attention to gauntlet skips, the more things go terribly wrong. So,
Yeah, oops. It's like the one thing that nobody should talk about because otherwise bad things will happen.
yeah, exactly. I don't want to commentators curse this match.
Right.
This has been a very interesting skip to take people to this tournament so far. A lot of very dramatic races here.
Yeah, now, if I remember right, I believe nektarn did hold the skip record for a while. I think he got it last year. But I believe it was
really? Okay.
broken this year.
While Gauntlet is normally the longest track in the game by distance, we're not going to be seeing very much of it today.
Nope, we're skipping roughly 60-70% of it. So yeah, you saw that wall ride that they were doing, the skip that gate. Mars is by far the fastest without Ben to do that. Ah, look at that sync start. Didn't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Mars is also the safest pick here. It's very consistent at actually getting that wall ride. Whereas Ben, it's quite easy to slip off and crash.
Yeah. Yeah, you want to be at higher frame rates for this because you stick to the wall a little bit easier on higher frame rates. Looks like nektarn's a little bit lower, but seems to be okay.
Both will make it first try. Thanks.
Yeah, very nice. So it's gonna be all about boosting and seeing. Oh no, Ace took the. Oh, they both crashed.
Oh, they both crash in the tube.
Oh, I thought nektarn was off locked.
Yeah, so did I. That's exactly the spot where it can happen.
So even with one crash, you're still a second and a half apart.
Yeah, Ace just used his boost way better on the first lap. No underheat at all.
Yeah, he's really good at doing that. Yeah, I noticed that too.
Whoa.
What?
Ace is showing off the hard skip.
Did he go for twin skip?
He did.
Why is he pausing?
I don't know.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait, what?
I don't know why he did that. He
Wait, I'm confused.
Still... I guess he
was ahead.
Forfeiting. He was slightly, yeah. Okay.
That's bizarre. Okay.
So as long as nektarn just finishes us up, then that's a free win.
Yeah, Ace says FF in the Discord. Maybe he assumed nektarn was also going for Dwayne skip there, and he was behind with that crash. I'm really not sure what happened.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Because this skip is very volatile. Like anything could happen.
Yeah, for sure. The out of bounds timer kills you, and all of a sudden you're losing like 20 or 30 seconds.
Yeah, like we've seen people go try that skip many times and shenanigans happen. It looks like nektarn did that beautifully. All 3 laps, no problems.
240 with a crash, very nice time.
Yeah, I will say we do highly advise players to finish, regardless of what happens. But
yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure what exactly. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll have to ask him later.
Like doing the skip, yeah.
All right, well, that ties it up 1-1. So now we'll get to see what we do next.
Anakin is the pod ban.
I don't know if he does that on purpose, but he spells it Anna King.
Yeah, he always seems to, so I assume it must be intentional.
That's funny. All right, nektarn banning Zaga challenge.
Hey, Inferno skips. We'll be seeing Mars Guo again. He is the fastest choice here.
Inferno skips is fun. It's
yeah, I agree.
30 seconds of wall riding and ceiling riding.
One of the most broken tracks in the game.
Yep, this track has seen so many skip iterations over the years. And now it's gotten to the point where I think it's, what is it, sub 30 at least.
I believe with the very fastest strats, it's about 18 seconds. Oh, excuse me. Current world record is 17 seconds and 358 milliseconds by Metallica. It uses the really sketchy lap 3 fast lap strat, though, which I don't think we'll see either racer using here. It's really difficult to get and very inconsistent.
All right, I believe this is the race, the actual race. So we'll see what happens here. They both make it over.
For something this short, a sync pause isn't even going to matter.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, ace.
Crashes and nektarn.
Nektarn is forfeiting. That's unfortunate. We'll see if Ace does the roundabout lap 3. Nope. Okay.
Nope.
Those the
Yeah, like I said, very inconsistent to actually get that trick.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly when you don't know the technicalities of it. All right, we are 1-2, Ace in the lead. Yeah, 30.9 from Ace. That was pretty good.
Mars is the pod ban from nektarn. Could suggest a best skip. Could suggest winter training course skip.
Well, not now. Looks like
yeah,
he's temper banned.
That makes sense. Mars is the safe pick for the winter training course skip. Or no, he's the fast pick. Right, Wan is the safe pick.
Yeah, so I'm really curious on what exactly he's aiming for with a Mars ban, because we already got Inferno skip and Gauntlet skip out of the way, or maybe it's a throwaway ban.
Yeah, it's funny. We've seen a lot of players use the Mars ban to bait an Inferno or Bunta training course ban, just so that you can go to whatever track you actually want to go to.
All right, so nektarn picks Vito's Wild Ride for our 4th track, and Ace slaps a resident sleeper in the chat. Yeah, I think nektarn knows Ace does not like this track very well.
Yeah, despite being technically one of the easier tracks in the game, this track gets a lot of hate from new runners and veterans alike.
Yeah, I mean, they're at the 10-second mark, just getting up that ledge and into the shorter line it feels inconsistent. I know it's not, but it feels like it.
No, I know exactly what you mean. Either you fall off the ledge and have to take the slow route, or the wall kills you, or the pillar kills you. It's really ridiculous.
Yeah, and then the giant ice field, you gotta dodge all the ice pillars there. It's one heck of a track for being 3rd in amateur circuit of all things.
Yeah, seriously. It's funny you mention a tent in chat there, Asder. There is a tent on this track that you can go into, although I don't think we'll see either player do it. It's only very slightly faster, and it's extremely dangerous.
Yeah, I think in Betos, if you do it just fine, Ace, this is not skips. I think he's just showing off. No, I lost my train of thought. Oh well. Well, anyway, this is the actual run here, so we'll see them both hold the boost. Oh, I think Ace dropped it there in the middle. So nektarn does have a slight lead. Oh, the bonk didn't help.
That bonk means Ace is basically caught up to him.
Oh yeah, I was talking about tents. Optimally for Envitos, taking the tent, I think saves a 1/10 of a second, roughly, give or take.
It is both extremely easy to crash on the entrance and exit, so...
Yes, they're both very tight turns. A 1/10 of a second. You guys are hilarious.
Oh, and there's one of those crashes that we were mentioning earlier from nektarn.
Yep, that ledge does not agree sometimes.
And unfortunately, he was already on low heat. He elected to not hold a full boost past the line and was, I assume, intending to use it during the tunnel there. That'll cost him quite a bit of time.
Yeah, acE will have to at least crash once in order to give nektarn a chance now.
Certainly possible on this track, but not something you can plan on.
Definitely not, no. Alright, so yeah, both opting to not go for tent shortcut, both laps. Makes sense. There he goes, he made it that time. Yeah, that ledge is so finicky.
Yeah, it really is much harder to get onto than it looks like it is. acE is quickly running out of places where he could potentially crash here. It's really just going to be the very final section with all of the rock pillars. And even then, I don't think it'll be enough.
Nope. Oh, he's not going for the slots either. He's taking it safe.
Yeah, very safe, very clean. Yeah, acE will take this one.
Very nice. All right, 1-3. All right, already off to the bands. We got Mars and Buta Training Course band once again.
Same exact bands as last time. It's funny that Mars band sort of forces acE to take out Boon to Training if he's not comfortable or doesn't want to do it with on Sandage. nektarn can basically go wherever he wants.
And it looks like he's taking us to Executioner, full track. So we will once again see a Ben Mir.
And on the first track of the Galactic circuit this time, is this the easiest of the Uvu 4 tracks, or is it Gauntlet? I'm never sure.
I guess when you put them side by side, yeah, I think it is. Which is saying something, considering the Uvu tube itself in Executioner is pretty bad. But I guess then again, all of them are anyway.
Yeah, all of them definitely. I would definitely call Vengeance the hardest of the Uvu 4 tracks, which is funny because it appears earliest in the game.
Yeah, being 5th in amateur circuit. Alright, here we go. Oh, okay, so acE deciding to take an AI with him. That'll help clear out some of the rocks in the tube for laps 2 and 3. nektarn opted not to, though. Not sure if he just forgot or didn't want to.
That is the kind of thing that a player could forget. Especially in a tournament setting like this, you're thinking about so many different things. You know, switching to one AI versus none is not at the top of your priority list.
Yeah. Yeah, I could definitely see that. They're both exiting the tube at pretty much the same time.
I think nektarn may be very slightly behind, but also on lower heat.
All right, now for the safest boost or safest tube in the game. Absolutely zero rocks.
nektarn boosts the whole way through there. That's actually going to end up costing him some time counterintuitively. The Uvu tubes are fast rating, they speed you up quite heavily. So the more time you can spend in them, the better. And boosting through them is generally a time loss. If you do more than you need to avoid underheating.
Yeah, so it may have looked like nektarn was in the lead a little bit, but because of the higher heat, acE is going to catch up here. Look how much boost this has. Just completely overtake nektarn here. So yeah, so that's your question in chat. For Gauntlet, it's a little bit different because all of the rocks in that tube are indestructible, I'm pretty sure. Even with the AI. So yeah, I don't think having an AI there is worth it. For the other Uvu 2 tracks, there are some destructible rocks.
And again, yeah, boosting through the whole way. I mean, it'll stop him from underheating, but he's gonna need a mistake from acE at this point. He's quite a bit behind.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I boost all the way through the executioner tube, so I wonder if I should change that strat now.
On the last lap, you do it.
Yeah,
Max
it's
would
on
be
first and
obviously,
second.
but yeah.
Like now that I'm seeing the strats side by side, it's like, yeah, it's a bit of a difference. acE pulling ahead like 2 seconds, maybe more.
Yeah, he was about 2 seconds ahead on that second lap. They were only a few tenths off on the first.
Yeah, also nektarn went really high in that tube. I thought he was gonna crash.
Yeah, it's funny. Sometimes you can just crash into the walls.
Yeah, it's all about your traction too. If you have high traction, you'll stay in the center of the tube easier. So doing a jump like that isn't as risky. Like, say you did this exact same setup but with bowls instead, he's gonna crash.
Yeah,
bowls
sure.
is such a slick pod.
Yeah, just between better boosting and tighter lines, acE is gonna come out way ahead on this track.
Yeah, 351, 353 for nektarn. However, I believe that is a PB for nektarn. Very nice.
Yeah, 353 is still an extremely solid time.
Oh, absolutely. I think that's around my PB. So, yeah. All right, so we are on match point for acE. What can nektarn do to try to get some more points out of him?
Banning Bullseye. Okay, acE bans Fire Mountain Rally. That's the only remaining track where Bullseye would be fastest.
Yeah, very, very smart choice there, because I don't think anybody wants to take Neva to Barunda.
Okay, and there it is, the Bunta trending course skip.
Hey, let's go.
So this is one acE can definitely lose. This skip is horribly inconsistent, even for top runners. We've seen plenty of major upsets here and DNFs and forfeits because it's so easy for the skip to go wrong in so many ways.
Yeah, I've even seen some people just do full track and just hope that the skip fails enough times for the other opponent, which that did happen last year, I think.
Looks like acE will also be attempting the skip, both using Wind Sandage, the safer choice here. Ways this can go wrong: you can slip off during the wall ride. Sometimes the lap doesn't count when you get over, and you have to redo it entirely. If you get stuck on the wall ride right at the very bottom, it can actually cause you to crash. Sometimes, as Nacho said, you hit this invisible wall. The skip is just a nightmare, honestly.
Yeah, and I have not seen acE get it once yet. So,
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks simple, but just all the little technicalities, like Nock mentioned earlier, it's a headache. All right, here we go, the official one. Let's see how they do. Oh, that turn got a little stuck. Launches at 14. Oh, but acE is also getting stuck. There he goes. All right, counter for nektarn and counter for acE. Good. All right.
This is 3 seconds behind after that. Oh gosh, I thought nektarn slipped off there. That's a very fast climb, though.
Yeah, it
acE
almost
will
looked a
get
little
first
too
try.
wide there. Oh, but he's good.
Just about even on that lap, but still acE a little bit. Oh no!
Oh, came in a little
nektarn
too
crashes.
fast.
But acE slips off.
Oh, can nektarn, can you save it? Come on. Nope, that's too low.
No, and acE is gonna finish it.
Oh,
Assuming this lap
no.
counts, acE will have it.
And
It does.
there it is. Oh, that death is all unfortunate. If that hadn't happened, nektarn would have definitely taken that. GG's, that was pretty fun.
It looks like both players unfortunately have to run, so we're not going to get interviews. But a fun match to watch. Some interesting stuff happening with all the skips picks and the forfeitures. I wonder if Ace just thought on Gauntlet there, well, I've crashed once, and he's going to get it all 3 times, so it's over.
Yeah, I mean, that did end up happening.
Yeah, true.
But you never know until the very end. But yeah, lots of skips. There was even some good full tracks in there too. It was very nice.
Yeah, Aquilera's Classic especially came down to basically the last lap. They were neck and neck the whole way.
Some unfortunate crashes in Betos.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's that track for you, right? It's quote unquote easy, but with the caveat that every easy thing is trying to kill you.
Yes.
That'll be Ace moving on to winner's semifinal against his next up. No, actually, that's your match later today. We'll decide who he's going up against, isn't it?
Yep, the winner of me and Metallica will face Ace in winner's semis. So, yay.
Yeah, I mean, good luck with that. I don't envy you. Metallica looks terrifying.
Oh, Metallica is absolutely terrifying. If that wasn't enough, then I got an Ace waiting for me up ahead.
Yeah, seriously. But neither player is out. This is a double elimination bracket, as it says there, so nektarn will be moving on to losers round 2.
Yep, nektarn will be facing Zalaskalar.
That'll be a very tight match.
Yeah, that's going to be exciting.
They seem pretty closely matched.
Yeah, and then the loser of myself and Metallica will face you.
So good luck, me.
Yep. It'll be kind of funny if I lose, then it'll be a group match again.
Yeah, nice grudge match. We'll see if I can actually take a track off of you.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Regardless of the outcomes, I'm looking forward to how this tourney unfolds.
Yeah, we've had a lot of very dramatic races so far, and I'm excited to get into the best of 13s for sure, which is every match from after your match today will be a best of 13, which is going to be quite a slog and require a lot more prep from players, I think.
Yep, we'll be going from 3 forces to 4, and then, yeah, best of 13, so first to 7 instead of 5. It's going to be a doozy, but it'll be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, well, I'm glad I get to experience one, no matter how it goes. Seems like a fun way to play.
But yeah, I think that's going to conclude this match. Again, congrats to Ace. Moving on to semis. Thank you, Nock, for co-commentating with me. Appreciate that.
Yeah, thanks for handling all the tracking stuff behind the scenes. And for the excellent co-commentary.
Yeah, not a problem. And once again, thank you, Speed Gaming, for allowing us to do this tourney with you for 3 years now.
Yeah, super awesome of them that we have this system we can use.
Alrighty, guys. May the force be with you.
Yep, and thanks for watching.